The Biggest Loser is back, and it's bigger and loser-er than ever on its new home, Tuesday nights on the USA Network. I'm here this morning with the new host, Bob Harper, who also, you started out as a trainer on the original Biggest Loser, right?
I was a trainer for 16 seasons of that show. Then the final season, I was the host, and now I'm the host of the reboot on USA.
So I was really curious, what do you think is the biggest thing that brings people to The Biggest Loser? Why do they want to be on the show?
I think what brings them to The Biggest Loser is hope. And that's what I saw the very first day. I'm standing in this field, the vans are pulling up, they come running out, and it's like a group of 12 people that are asking for help, and we want to do everything that we can to help them in any way that we can.
You know, you alluded to a lot of the changes to the show, and I was curious, you know, in your experience as a trainer and as somebody who works in, you know, wellness and weight loss, you know, what would you say are the biggest changes in the way we think about body image, fitness, weight loss in, you know, the years since The Biggest Loser premiered?
I think the main thing that we have learned is that a healthy body comes in a lot of different shapes and sizes. And what we're really trying to do on this show is, yes, you're going to have scale victories. You're going to see people get up there and they're going to lose weight. But we really also highlight the off-scale victories, people that are they're trying to just gain control again of their lives. They're trying to find a healthier way of living and eating and working out that they can manage and sustain.
I heard somewhere recently that you can't out-exercise a bad diet.
That's exactly what I said recently.
Yeah, I know you say it. I've heard it a lot.
Yeah, you can't out-exercise a bad diet.
Well, so talk to me about what a bad diet is.
Well, I mean, you know, I've been in this business for such a long time, and I feel like a lot of times I'm saying the same thing over and over again because I feel like it bears repeating.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, we all know that a lot of your fast food, these high processed foods that you get at the grocery store, you know, they're not going to be good for you. And you know, it's like I always say, it's those foods that are lower in quantity and lower in quality that's so high in fat, sugar, sodium, and calories. And so I really try to teach, and what we're doing on this reboot is talking about how important it is to go back to eating real and whole foods.
So how has The Biggest Loser, you know, this reboot, changed to meet those changing attitudes and changing ways of thinking about weight loss and body image?
Yeah, I feel like what we really try to do is we listen to the stories of what brought our contestants onto the show in the first place. I do these support groups every single week, and I think that the viewer is going to get a lot of inspiration from that because they're going to see a part of themselves maybe when they get to hear a story. Well, we're really focusing also on the aftercare. When it is time for you to go home, we want to make sure that you have not only a gym membership, but a nutritionist for the next year, a support group in your town.
You mentioned that the new series has done away with like temptation challenges and whatnot, but I'm curious, what's your biggest temptation food?
My biggest temptation food would be, I mean, I was in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and it would be really hard for me to say no to some nachos and a Frito pie.
Ooh, Frito pie.
Frito pie, it's so good. In moderation, of course.
Well, Bob Harper, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
You can catch the new season of The Biggest Loser Tuesday nights on the USA Network.